The war is on. It's Roses on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
Parental discretion is advised.
Where's
Adult
Phoenix,
subject
Sam?
matter here.
I want to hear Phoenix's beautiful
The following
voice.
content may not be suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Yes. Now, this is where you contact our show at krbe.com, and that you have a very strong reason as to why you want to be on the show with us to test the one in your life. Now, usually it is about a relationship that's either married or they're long-term. And a lot of times when it's the woman suspicious of the man in her life, we will offer red roses. Now, this is different because we have an engaged couple that is standing by. So let's just welcome them now. Hi, Jessica and Jerry. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
All right. Good morning, guys. This is different.
I don't think we've ever done this ever.
Gonna have to explain this, Jessica, because you got your fiance, Jerry, sitting right next to you. So what brings you both to Roses this morning?
Yeah, so Jerry's with me, and I just want to make it clear, Jerry, that your best man, this is his best friend, best man, Dan. He's very flirtatious, and given the chance, he would definitely take me to bed. And I don't think Jerry gets how he is. And you got to trust me on this.
This is very uncomfortable. Wait, for a bride-to-be to know that a guy is like hitting on her to the level of harassment
Well,
and
what
he's in her wedding party?
surprises me is like, why, Jerry, are you not listening to your fiance? If she's made to feel uncomfortable, why aren't you getting her back?
I love my fiance and I trust her, actually, 100%. I've known Dan a long time, and he is all bark, no bite. That is his trademark.
All bark, no bite is not an excuse. It's not okay.
It's
Jerry, this is
disrespecting your
not
woman.
okay.
You just accept it because that's how he did it back in the day?
I will definitely talk to him about this. I just found out about it, so I'm trying to figure it out. I definitely don't want my fiance to feel uncomfortable at the wedding.
Well, he's made physical moves. Whenever Jerry's not around, he's
What's that mean, physical moves? Like he's touched you?
Yeah, he touched me and made sexual passes, like he's talked dirty about what he wants to do to me.
Oh, my God. Why are you friends with this man
Whoa,
still?
wait. Was he
Jerry,
drunk?
hold
I bet
on, wait.
he was drunk and he used that as an excuse.
A little bit, yeah.
Jerry, is this the first time you're hearing this?
I haven't heard that he's made physical passes at her. However, I do know that I've been friends with him a long time, and I do know he's a dirty dog.
But that doesn't matter. I mean, if I found out my best buddy, okay, say that I'm about ready to get married and my fiance tells me, hey, Eric just touched me and made a pass. Eric, you and I would be having some words.
Yeah.
Like, why would you not speak up to him immediately?
Well, I'm planning on speaking up to him. I love you, honey, and sometimes you embellish things, and honestly, I don't think that Dan is capable of trying to sleep with my fiance. I just can't believe it.
That's why I want to clear this up.
Well,
So-
what are we going to do? You're going to send
I'm going to call
him
up
roses?
I'm going to call up freaking Dan.
Well, I have an idea. I was thinking that I could just have a call with Dan and Jerry could listen in and realize what he actually says to me.
Now, here's a question for you. Why would you want to do that with us?
Why can't you
and
just do it on
a
your
million
own? Yeah.
people listening? Why do you want to do it so Houston can hear this?
I want an impartial listener, and I just figured that a whole bunch of impartial listeners are going to be better assessing the situation rather than having Jerry defend his best friend.
You're up for this, Jerry? Are you willing?
Yeah.
This is your buddy. Are you willing to let her do this?
Yeah, if it's going to prove what you want to prove, then I'm in for whatever, honey.
I just have to have a regular conversation with him, and he'll lead it there.
Oh, my
so,
God, I'm
so
sorry.
you don't want me to call and do any kinds of roses at all. This is a roses with no roses. You just want the three of us to listen to you talk to Dan in front of Jerry and then have us back up and confirm that, yes, this guy's being disgusting.
Yeah, and I'm sure that if he was given the chance to give the roses, it would be to me. So I want him to hear what it's like for me.
This is going to be a lot for you to listen to, Jerry.
Well, how do we know? Can Dan surprise us? Or he probably won't. So, Jerry, you're in for it. You better
I'm hoping
get
he
ready to accept whatever you're going to hear. And if he says nothing, Jessica, what are you going to do? If he is just like, oh, hey, what's going on? Okay, no, I don't know. I got to go. Bye. What are you going to do?
Then I would probably ask you to send him the roses and see who he sends it to.
All right, well, let's try this
Well,
first.
I got to know
All right.
that first so that...
We can try this and see what happens.
So we're just basically, you're going to patch us in. We're going to hear your conversation.
Yeah, basically, it's like a patch-in hybrid. I don't.
We're patched. We're just the listeners.
Yeah, we're
So you guys, all parties, you're ready to do this.
like everyone listening right now. We're going to be like you guys.
All right. So Jessica and Jerry are on the phone together. We're going to patch in Dan's number. And Jessica, when he answers, you just start talking to him and let's see how we roll.
Okay.
All right, we'll be right back with part 2 of Roses on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric and 104.1 KRBE.
It's Roses on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
Alrighty, parental discretion is
Okay.
advised. This is unlike anything that we have ever done. Jessica and Jerry are engaged, and Jerry's best man, Dan, according to
Not
Jessica,
so best. He's like the worst man.
is like making inappropriate advances.
A lot of people are having
touching
a
her.
problem with the fact that Jessica had to come to our show to convince the man she's about to marry to believe her.
Yeah,
This is a problem.
you stand by your
This
mate.
is not okay.
That's like a red flag for me, guys.
Totally.
I think so too.
So the reason Jessica wants Jerry on with her is because she wants proof that a normal, natural conversation between Jessica and Dan will turn inappropriate
And I-
because Dan is a pervert.
Said it's got to come
I
to
get
this.
it because think about it. If you try to catch them and you tell your husband, he did this when we were talking. Oh, then in his mind, he's probably thinking, well, did you say something? Which
To
is so
lead him.
wrong.
Yeah.
To think that
Yeah,
way.
because-
But you know what I mean? Like,
No,
now
just I have
he'll
a
hear
female voice and he's a
going to hear
pervert.
everything.
We're all going to be the judge whether this is inappropriate or not.
So Jessica and Jerry, there are no roses involved. I'm not offering Jerry roses from Jessica. I'm not offering Dan roses with Jessica or Jerry. We're just gonna have a conversation. Are you guys ready to do this?
Yeah.
Yes.
And Jerry, what are you going to do if your best friend indeed does hit on your wife to be?
I mean, I don't know. Can we just try it and see what happens?
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Okay, so we're going to have, since you're already on the phone with us, we're going to get ready to dial the phone and you just take it from there. When you hear the rings and he says hello, just go for it, okay? Here we go.
What's up?
Hey Dan, I just wanted to go over some wedding plans. I don't know if you have the day of schedule. Did you get that email?
Yeah, I got that email. Kind of shocked to see you calling now, and I was expecting something a little more fun.
What do you mean by that?
You know, you called me out of the blue. I feel like you've never called me before, and I was maybe flirting with you a little bit the other night, and I thought maybe you had picked up on that.
Yeah, I noticed you were.
Felt like
coming
you
out
were
to
being
the
a little
other night.
playful back to me. Oh, come on, Jessica. Let's be real. You're not married to Jerry yet, so you can still have some fun.
What do you mean by that?
What do I mean by that? You're about to be off the market forever, and you're going to have a bachelorette party anyway. Why don't you let me take you out first, okay? I know you love him, but I'm fun, you're fun. I feel like you want to have kind of just like one big night before things happen.
So you're serious about this?
Oh, yeah. I'm dead serious. Like, I'll go all out for you. I mean, honestly, like, you know, I'll get a hotel, we'll get some champagne, we'll just have, like, one night together.
Dan, what the hell? You are such a piece of shit.
Oh,
Jerry's on the line. Oh, dude.
Not just Jerry, it's a
Jerry's
bunch of
not
us.
the only one on the line.
Jessica, what the hell?
Hi, you're on the radio on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric and KRBE, and
Yeah.
everybody can hear you.
The entire
Dan.
city of Houston just heard what a dirtbag you are, Dan.
I cannot believe you. I was defending you
Dude,
to these
no.
people. You're such a piece of shit.
No, come on, man. I can understand. You got to understand. I'm just being, you know, she was putting out those vibes, man. And, like, I've always been like that.
Dude, that's your best friend, your best man. How do you do that to somebody? You were going to get a hotel room with his bride-to-be.
Look, if she was going to do that with me, she was going to do that with somebody else.
She
and
didn't
I
want
just,
to do
you know,
it for you.
Oh, my
I was
God,
doing
what
this for
kind of
you. I was
logic?
doing this for you. I'm, like, vetting her.
God.
This is what I'm talking about,
God.
Jerry.
I'm so sorry, Jessica.
Yeah, you should have had your fiance's back to begin with.
I
Yeah.
know. You, man. You're out of this wedding. I don't want to see you ever again. I can't believe you.
No, you cannot kick me out of the wedding. Come on, I'm Dan. I'm the fun one. I bring all the fun to the party. We've been friends for like over a decade. You cannot just end it because of some like stupid flirting that went a little too
That
far.
wasn't flirting,
Well, yeah,
dude.
a little too far.
That's not flirting.
little.
You were going to betray your best friend. You're scum, dude.
You were trying to get a hotel room with this girl, and you know she is marrying your best friend.
Nah,
This is not okay. You're not a friend.
Dan.
Jerry, do you want us to hang up on Dan at this point?
Yeah. I think we've heard everything we need to hear.
Get
from
rid of
you
Dan
guys.
the man.
All right, Dan, later, dude.
What the? Come on.
Jessica, I'm sorry that you had to go to such great lengths to prove to your fiance that
you
his
proved it,
best
though.
friend is a dirty dog.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted Jerry to really hear the truth of the situation with Dan and how he really is. And he comes on strong. And I'm really glad that Jerry believes me now.
We'll let you guys go talk to each other. Maybe we could talk to one of you, both of you, on Monday.
Yeah.
if that's possible. Is that okay?
And see if he's trying to worm
Yeah,
his
'cause
way back into your life.
I'm curious if he's gonna like show up or call you.
No, he won't.
Well, now you've got 3 months to pick a new best man, I guess.
Wedding ringer, in case you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have any friends.
Yeah, what was his name in that movie?
I can't remember.
That was such a funny
All right,
movie.
well, listen, we'll talk to y'all in a couple days, and let's see how it plays out if Dan truly goes away or he's trying to fight for his spot at the wedding to be the fun guy. Thanks for coming to us, Jessica, and I'm glad you got to prove your point.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, guys. I actually really appreciate it.
Yeah, okay. Well, you should have believed her all along. I mean,
Yeah, but
that's the way I feel.
Once you hear that, I'd want to rip his head off.
Of course.
I mean, what a disgusting
Being
thing.
betrayed is difficult,
Well, let's
but when
have
you
one last night of
know
fun.
the person
Disgusting.
that's doing it and they happen to be your friend,
I mean, I feel like I don't know what's going to happen between now and let's say next week when we catch up with them, but I really feel like they need a real conversation about what the relationship is when it comes to saying something that makes her uncomfortable. And he's like, nah. You're
I
fine.
bet this happens more times than we can even imagine. 833-390-KRBE.
Wait, what happens exactly? The best men are
That
hitting on brides?
You're in a relationship and your man's, like one of his friends, comes on to you. I bet this happens all the time. We just
Oh,
don't hear
people are
about it.
lazy with their circle. We always talk about the lazy circle.
Yeah, if you've been
in the first
in
part,
this, call us.
Yeah, when the first part when we were talking about this, and he was saying how, well, I think actually Jerry called Dan like that dirty guy or something. I'm like, well, you tell me who your friends are, and I'll tell you who you are.
Because you probably were all dirty.
Amen to that.
That's gross. That means you guys were like that gross group of guys that girls can't stand in bars and clubs. They're all nasty, and you're just out there looking for
Yeah,
the
then you start
hit.
thinking about yourself, like, oh man, I'm marrying this guy.
Well, sometimes a person can grow up and then they still have those friends that never did grow up. And
Oh,
you
yeah.
feel
Which
almost...
then you gotta slough them off. Like it's just kind of
Yeah,
like
So what do you
you're
want
rubbing
that,
dead
Ryan?
skin
'Cause
off your
you
arm.
phase them
Kevin and I
out.
are doing the phones over here. So what do you want people to call in for?
If you are in a relationship and your man, one of his friends, has come on to you,
Or now you're not in a relationship anymore because
Because you broke up with him because the
You went with
man's
it.
friend came on to you, and now
either
you're with him.
or, whichever one you want, but
833-390-5723 is our number. You can also text us at 37530.
I'm just disappointed in Jerry because Jerry should have listened to his
I just don't think we're going to call it. I don't know. I don't think it happens like, I think we see it in the movies.
You don't think it happens in real life?
I mean, for like hitting on, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I could see affairs happening.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause people are lazy, like we said. People are cheating, but I just don't know.
Well, both parties
like
have to
would
be
that
involved.
happen to that dude? I don't think that happens all the time because I don't know.
People are saying she needs to run. This fiance is
ballsy.
a red flag. And let's address why he thinks she is putting out vibes. What the hell is that?
And by the way, his name was Bick Mitchum.
Who's
Bick
that?
Mitchum, that's right. He
Oh.
looked at a
The-
Bic and he
in
looked at the
Wedding
Mitchum
Ringer?
deodorant.
Yeah,
Remember?
the wedding ringer.
God.
Remember he was looking at the medicine cabinet?
So,
My friend Bick Mitchum.
yeah, that's what.
And then he made him a priest?
The Josh Gad character was
No,
Bick Mitchum?
No.
Kevin Hart.
Oh,
Kevin Hart.
Okay. For those that don't know about the Roula and Ryan show history with Eric, the two of them were in the studio when I was on maternity leave.
Oh, God.
And, Josh Gad is Olaf, also from Frozen, and it hurts my heart to know that he was trying to go into the Olaf character,
He
as
was.
y'all have told me.
They had been
and
out.
Kevin Hart wouldn't let him.
They'd been out partying all night. You could smell the booze coming out of the pores of their
We
skin.
had like 2 seconds of it, and then Kevin shut him down.
He's like, no. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about this movie.
Basically, it was, no,
He
we're not here
stopped
to let him do anything. You're here to let me be the funny guy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Josh
that's
Gad was
rough.
like really
Kevin
down
Hart's
to earth
ego
and
is
easy.
crazy. Take
Okay.
that call real quick.
Let me
Kevin
see.
said.
Not Kevin Hart, our Kevin.
Yeah.
Hi, Michelle. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan show with Eric. Turn your radio down, and we want to hear your call. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hey, Michelle,
Did
have you been in it?
Did you have like a boyfriend who had a gross, creepy friend that would hit on you a lot?
So actually, my current boyfriend, all of his friends hit on me all the time.
Now,
How
when
long
you
have
say
you
hit-
guys been dating? Wait a second. How
Yeah.
long has this current boyfriend been current?
And how hot are you?
Oh my God.
We've been together on and off for about 5 years now.
Okay. On and off.
and these
What's the
guys
off
are-
about? What does that mean, on and off? Like, why off?
Like we'll break up, get back together. So we've been on and off for understandable reasons through the span of 5 years.
When you are off, when you break up, does his friends call you and like, oh, I can't believe he's so
Text you.
dumb, and they try and
Oh yeah.
weasel their way in?
And have you gone out with any of them?
Well, I didn't hear your what?
Yes, we have gone out as a group together.
So you said all the time. Now tell us
All the time.
how exactly they are approaching you via text. Like, what is the move?
Say, girl.
Yeah. So all of them have me on social media. Some of them have me on both Snapchat and Instagram, but mainly on Instagram. They'll like slide up and be like, "Oh, so how are you guys doing?" Once they get the feel for that, they'll be like, "Oh, you don't deserve that. You deserve better," and they'll like talk bad about him. And I've told him before. I'd be like, "Hey, like your so-called best friend or this friend, they're talking bad about you, saying that you're doing this and you're doing that," and he's like, "That's not true." And I'm just like, I don't know if that's the kind of friend you want around. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Can I ask how old you guys are, Michelle? Like, how old were you when you started dating the man that you've been on and off with for 5 years?
20. I was 20. He was 21. I'm 25 now.
Yeah. So y'all need to either grow out of this or grow into this. The fact that all of the guys are talking crap about him when y'all are off, this is not okay.
No.
Because even Eric and his wife, we famously say they broke up 4 times, Michelle, before it worked. But in the 4 times the breakup, her friends weren't calling him up saying,
No.
"Oh my God, you deserve so much better. I'll take you out."
And they never badmouthed her. Or
Right.
They
This
felt
is major
bad.
red flags.
I mean, because a friend is not going to call your mate and say, "Oh, man, you could do so much better than him. Why don't I take you out?"
Thanks, Michelle.
Thank you for calling,
who's
and
next?
good luck. Let us know what happens there. Who is it, Kevin?
Mark.
Hi, Mark. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric. Good morning.
Morning.
Hey,
Morning.
Are you the flirter, Mark? Or do you have a wife who gets flirted with by your friends?
Unfortunately, it's the other way around.
Oh, you're the one that betrays the friendship?
No, the
Wait.
wife? Tell us.
No, my wife has a brother, and his wife first with me.
Oh, awkward.
you're the recipient.
Awkward. So
Thanksgiving's
what
coming
happens
up.
there? Like, have you told your wife? Has she confronted this woman, or what's the story?
Well, she never confronted her, but my brother's wife, she's pretty bold and is pretty much swept under the rug. I never told my wife anything because I'm pretty sure my wife sees it. And, I didn't want to make it seem awkward by telling her.
Give us an example. Like, what is your brother's your wife's brother's wife? What is she doing to you when you say it was swept under the rug?
Okay, well, hand touching on a thigh. One time we were at my brother's house, my brother-in-law's house, and she walked past me, but it was like I had my back against the wall, and she, put her gluteus maximus against me as she was going by.
Oh, Lordy.
Little things like that.
Look at this. Wait,
Yeah,
think about that.
Bam, pow, bam. Wow.
Yeah, just.
Oh man,
I think you've got to tell your
That
wife.
is awkward.
I mean,
But what do you say there? Like, well, if you say these two things, they don't sound like she nibbled on your earlobe and said, "I want you."
Yeah, but that's
Like, you
definitely
don't-
moves.
I
in-
think it's
inappropriate
wise
and
to
weird.
communicate and say, "Look, hey, this makes me uncomfortable. I don't want you to ever get the wrong idea."
You said it was brushed under the rug, which means you did tell her, right? And she's like, "Oh, just ignore it." What'd she say?
No, I just keep my distance, and I let my wife and my brother-in-law watch while they're, you know what I'm saying. So I just keep my distance and leave it at that. That way, they won't think that I'm coming on to her.
Yeah.
But what if she turns it around and says that to them first?
He's putting out the signals.
Wow.
Like, you got to protect yourself, man.
Every time I'm around her, I'm always around my brother-in-law or
Never
or
alone.
my wife
Yeah.
at the same time. Yeah, exactly. So
Do not be alone.
Nor receptive.
I'm always neutral and include my brother-in-law in any little conversation that me and her have and things like that. So yeah.
Does she message you on social media ever?
No, I don't. No. Social media is so messy. No, I don't get involved in that.
Well, that's good.
Good. Well, listen, at least you know, and your wife is aware, and you guys just keep your distance. But here come the holidays.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
I had too much brandy in my eggnog. I just fell over on top of you, Mark.
Is there like 2% of you though that's like makes you feel good because you're like, oh wow,
Look at Eric.
Somebody-
He's like, yeah.
somebody wants me.
He's all
Yeah,
chest out.
Yeah, just
Careful with the drinking on holidays.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, really?
peacocking over there.
It's like, I know I'm a fine man. I'm a fine man.
I start dancing. Oh, this.
Mark,
Can't
good luck
control
with
yourself.
that. Let us know if anything else advances, and you might need our help
I
to
love
have
reading the
your
text.
wife on so we can tell her to
What are
help
you
you
reading?
out.
This dude cheated. I think he's talking slow.
He
I think
does.
cheated with- they think you cheated on her.
You did sound a little guilty.
But why would he?
Why
Why would he
does he
call
sound
us?
guilty?
Why would-
No, I don't, Mark. You're fine. Thank you for
I don't think you
explaining
did, dude.
the situation and take care of yourself. I hope it works out. That it's
Yeah.
not going to be awkward.
Appreciate y'all.
All right, honey.
All
Take
right,
care.
y'all keep
Thanks
up
for
the good
listening.
job.
Thank you, sir.
I think
Bye-bye.
it's just he wants to talk about it, get off his chest, and it's awkward because
It is awkward.
you love
Don't
your
you
wife.
think it's smart though to tell your wife
No,
immediately?
she knows. It's not like his wife doesn't know.
But even if it is your wife, it's like it's like I don't know. That'd be messy if you tell her.
This person said that he not cheats. I'm sorry. This person said he flirts with his wife's friends. He playfully flirts with his wife's friends because he thinks it makes them feel pretty.
No, that sounds like
I don't know
BS.
That's a nice guy.
that.
That's a giver.
Yes, but does your wife like for you to playfully flirt with your wife's friends to make them feel pretty?
Why would you flirt
See,
with somebody
no, actually,
else?
the word was I playfully hit on my wife's friends.
Oh, that's even worse.
But I would never, all in caps, ever, all in caps, do anything. I feel like it makes them feel pretty. We have also known each other for over 15 years. I don't know if that's
his charity work.
kosher.
It's his charity. work.
Another person said,
Sound like
I
food,
have
do
had...
the food bank. Others
Stop,
hit on
Eric.
ugly girls.
It's a Make-A-Wish
No, it's not charity work.
Foundation
Don't do it. Another texter before it rolls off because so many people are texting. I've had my ex's friend hit on me. And when I told my then boyfriend about it, he almost beat him up. But then asked me, what did I do to make
See?
him hit on me?
What
like,
were you
what do you
wearing?
mean, what did I do?
You had to
I was
give out
so
some
mad.
vibe. You had to
That's
give
why he's
some-
an ex. That's why he's an ex. My best friend, or is it BFF is best friend forever? BFF?
Yes.
Okay. Was jealous of her fiance's best friend, BF. So she lied, saying he was coming on to her.
Oh, God.
So I understand the reservations this guy had.
Someone goes, man, that guy's living my dream. That guy wants to sleep with his sister-in-law. Man,
Wow.
jealous.
Well, let me turn around. Eric,
Yikes.
how would you feel if one of your really good friends started messaging your wife inappropriate things? Like, I mean, would you immediately,
Eric
like,
would get drunk and sit in the corner and
Yeah.
sulk.
would
Yeah.
that
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, I'm a
would that end
loser.
the friendship immediately?
I mean, yeah, it depends what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what, are they like saying I want to do stuff? You know, I don't know.
I want to know
what do you
what
want
it's
to
like
think
to
about?
kiss you.
Most of my
Yeah.
friends are girls, so that'd be kind of cool.
What, to have a friend?
Inside
mean, be
voice,
kinda
Eric.
cool?
Inside voice.
What does that mean to be kind of cool?
He wants to watch his wife with one of her hot
I'm
friends.
joking.
What?
Because that's most of my friends are girls.
That's
Because he was saying your friends would send a message to my wife, want to do stuff. What would you do about that? Well, if it was a girl, I
Eric
wouldn't
could
care.
pull up a chair and watch.
Pervert. This somebody
I'm
else
just being
reminded me. I
honest.
thought of this
That's not
earlier
being a
too. I
pervert,
don't
I'm
know if I
just
had it
honest.
right.
Oh, man.
But the Catherine Hahn character in Step Brothers is the sister-in-law that was
Yes.
hitting on John C.
Oh,
Riley.
yeah, that
right?
was so funny.
Was
Oh,
it
yeah.
John C. Riley she was hitting
Yeah.
on?
They love
Yeah, the guy from Parks and Rec's wife.
at the Catalina wine mix.
Yes.
Yeah. No, the Catalina
House.
Blanken.
Mountain House.
Love that movie.
Well, okay. I mean, obviously, it doesn't happen to just one person. If it's come to our show, there are other people in that same boat.
Well, that's the
and
reason
with
I threw
hosts.
out the phone number because I didn't want them to feel like they're the only ones that have gone through something.
And we also
like
had to
this.
fill 10 minutes, so.
Oh,
Thanks
that
for
too.
filling the time, guys.
And you can also leave your comments on the listener line 713-278-VENT.
Eric's just pulling the curtain like
now
crazy.
Eric is like
Are you
actually
drunk
reading.
now?
He's
It's
reading
so hot in
stage
here.
directions.
It's like 100 degrees in here.
It's
Oh my
gotten
God,
so
it's
cooler.
freaking hot in
1.1.
here. Oh my
It is
God.
not cooler. I'm wearing shorts 2 days in a row. I haven't worn shorts all year.
I know, it's
in here.
blinding.
It really does affect your mood. It is
Right
like
now,
in the
don't you
90s
feel like there's a
in
breeze?
here.
Is the air on now? I feel like it's better.
I'm not getting
Well,
any
Kev
breeze.
also had the chair in front of it, so
Oh,
earlier.
now we're
I had
actually
to
getting
move
a
it
breeze.
because I'm sitting in it.
Well, Kevin wanted to get his.
So
I'm wearing a
one
tank
side
top,
of
I'm
our
fine.
of our floor is nice and chilly, freezing cold. The sales side, but the side where all the computers are,
That's
we're
what
all
happens.
boiling to
If we
death.
won the
Yeah, it's
Marconi,
hot.
we'd probably have air conditioning day.
We are Marconi
lost, so it's
nominated,
too late.
not winning.
You
But
guys
that's
aren't
okay.
worth the
You guys are
electricity.
losers.
Oh my gosh, that's what it feels like.
We are Marconi nominated, not
Next week
winners.
will be Preston and Steve in the morning. We're out.
I
Those
think
guys
the heat
didn't
is
even
getting
show
to
up.
you.
Okay, coming up next, 98 degrees tickets. What year is it? It's not
Oh, I thought you were talking about the
1998.
temperature in here.
98 degrees. It's actually warmer than that in here.
I'm going to get the thermometer. We have one, and I'm going to tell y'all, it is probably in the 70s in this.
I feel like it's gotten
not
better.
in the 70s.
No, when it started, I was wearing a sweatshirt because I didn't realize. And then I brought a T-shirt. Now in the T-shirt, I'm comfortable.
I'll be naked.
98 degrees. We'll be on stage. It's 2025, and I've got tickets for you to see 98 degrees in Scoop coming up next on KRBE.
From the big screen to the big house.
Celebrity Scoop, the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric on KRBE.
It's brought to you by Taqueria Arandas. And guys, I know, like, what's old is new again. I mean, look at how much money the Backstreet Boys have made on tour. They made more money now than they made the first time
They did
around.
the Sphere.
They did the Sphere in Vegas, which was amazing.
They're not paying all their profits to their manager now.
Yeah, and
now
then
they're making
New
money.
Kids on the Block, also crazy money, more than they made the first time in the 90s. 98 Degrees is like, you know what? We're going to get up on that train, too. 98 Degrees is back on tour, and we have a pair of sweet tickets for their show at Smart Financial Center. The show date is November the 30th. You can get your tickets at smartfinancialcentre.com. I have to say it like that so you can spell it right. It's Centre. It's C-E-N-T-R-E, not T-E-R. Centre.com. Or be caller 10, and you'll be in the suite for 98 Degrees at 833-390-KRBE. Fun fact about 98 Degrees. It was the Earth Day Festival that KRBE used to put on.
Mm-hmm.
It was 2000. The Earth Day Festival 2000. It was like 45,000 people.
That's awesome.
At Eleanor Tinsley Park. It was insane.
Did you guys have to like water people down with the firefighter?
Yes, the firefighter
hose?
hoses had to come out because it was so hot.
Did you have misting stations?
I don't think we had stations. We did not have stations.
I don't think they really had those back then,
It was
did they?
super, super hot. We had 98 Degrees, Sugar Ray. I think, God, was that the year of Dido? We had like 7 superstar acts.
Matchbox 20 or
For
something?
the time. Not Matchbox 20. One of the years
Jessica
it was
Simpson?
like Better Than Ezra. No, not Jessica Simpson. That
Better
was
than
the-
Ezra. They had one song.
Was it good?
No, they had a couple.
Good. That was the big single. And then they had one other song.
Because one
that
year it was like Goo
wasn't
Goo
it.
Dolls, Smash Mouth, Dido.
Oh,
God,
Goo
we
Goo
had
Dolls were
so
like
many.
They were like the house band for KRBE in the 90s. They
Goo Goo
played
Dolls.
so
They were
many
huge. I
shows.
saw them with like Bush and No Doubt. That's how Gwen and
Gavin
met up.
That's
They did a lot of festival tours.
So it was that day, and I remember when 98 Degrees came off stage, Nick Lachey was so mad about something with the sound, he ripped the IFB out of his ear, and because he was so mad how whatever had happened during their performance, like the whole time, it was either doubled back or it wasn't even existing in his ear. Can you imagine doing your entire set?
Hearing
and
yourself
you couldn't
reverb?
hear? Okay, I found it on Google. The KRBE Enron Earth Day Festival for 2000 entertainment schedule was New Radicals. Remember, don't give up. You got to get what
And
you get.
all you need is 1 or 2 hits if you're
Right.
doing a festival.
When
Because
you're
you
doing
only
a
play
festival.
4 or 6 songs.
Yeah, you're only on the stage for 20 minutes, 15
True.
minutes. It was New Radicals, Sixpence None the Richer, Kiss Me. Okay, 98 Degrees, Better Than Ezra, Sugar Ray, and Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh, wow.
That was a really fun show.
That'd been fun.
And it was tons of people. It was so many people. The year before was Dido because the joke was Dido was up there and Yoj from our team, who's been at KRBE behind the scenes for years, would imitate her voice and be like, somebody turn off the damn heat because it was so hot. It was so hot. And I remember it was just such a huge festival. And I had this before we had social media, and I had brought a little like mini cam, like a mini DVD cam. And you know, you have all these wires and all this stuff behind the stage, and it was in a field basically, Eleanor Tinsley Park. So they had those giant plastic covers for the giant cable so people wouldn't fall. Well, I have my camera on. There was a huge fence line, like a chain link fence, to separate the main crowd from the, quote, backstage area, because we had tents with coolers and misters for the stars. And as I'm walking to try and go to that backstage fence to try and show how it looks from the crowd side, making your way over to the backstage side, I tripped over the
wires?
freaking wire.
Oh,
and I
no.
fell straight flat onto my stomach.
Ow.
And Yoj comes running up, not to help me. He goes, oh my God, please tell me your camera was still on. Please tell me your camera was still on. That was insane. That was insane how you fell.
Sounds like
And I
Yoj.
can hear a kid on the fence line tell his dad, oh my God, did you see that lady fall?
Dear God.
Because I know you left. That was the last one you did.
That was my last one before I left for Philadelphia.
Because after 9/11, I remember like a month later, Enron, the whole scandal
happened.
Collapsed.
Yeah. So that was May of 2000. It was, I think, like May 3rd.
So they probably did May of 2001, and then Enron was no more.
Yeah, because I remember moving to
You
Philadelphia.
didn't want them on your name?
No, right. When I moved to Philadelphia, I remember my program director was asking me about Houston and, the energy money that's here. And I said, yeah, there's this company called Enron. It's crazy. Everybody there's like a millionaire. It's insane. I remember specifically telling my program director about Enron.
And then like
November, and then the
October.
scandal hit, and they were on Oprah. People that worked at Enron were on Oprah. It was a 30-year-old couple. They were both 30 years old, and they had like 401ks or something with $1 million+ each, and it was all $0.
I was at my friend's house, and he bought that house from one of the guys from The Smartest Room. That
Smartest Man in the Room.
Oh, that's such a good
One of
documentary.
the guys is their house. I need to go back and watch it to see if they do anything in his house. To see,
That'd be
I don't know
cool.
if he had to sell it because of
the
a lot of people had to sell their
I'll
houses.
always remember the last day that Skilling was a free man. We were in an Italian restaurant, and I was still married to Michelle at the time, and her best friend, they were a little tipsy, and they were singing, na, 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 na.
Oh, when he
hey,
walked out?
Hey, hey, goodbye. Yeah, they were
remember Mumbles
taunting
went on
him.
a tour of Enron and had a hat that Jeff Skilling signed?
Adrian had that, I think.
Oh, it was Adrian, not
Or
Mumbles?
both of them. I think they both had it. Maybe.
Yeah, they went on a school field trip.
Maybe it was Mumbles.
And Jeff Skilling signed an Enron hat for him, and we sold it.
Oh, yeah, somebody bought that
It's
crap.
time for What's Going Down in H-Town on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
It is brought to you by Tachys Fiber. I was reading Cron.com this morning, and there's a story about a League City family, and it just resonated. It's about them living on a golf course and the damage that they are taking. People don't think about this. When you're out there looking for a house, a lot of people, they want that golf course right next to their home, because I look across the street and I see this beautiful golf course. But here's things that you need to take into consideration. In this story, they said they had 8 windows broken in their home, 2 windshields, a lot of dents, and they would average about 10 balls a day on their property. And I can say, honestly,
I don't want that.
I have got dings all over my car because I live in Jersey Village right next to the golf course. I have had both lights in the front of the house smashed out by golf balls. Like I said, my car has been dinged nonstop. These are things that you might want to take into consideration when you're out there looking at a home. But
Okay, well, not everyone can afford to live next to a golf
No,
course.
So if Ryan wants to
actually-
sell his house, no, not to buy it, because this will happen to
Okay,
your car.
I bought that house because it's so cheap.
Plus, if you get a lot of drunk people, golfing.
That's how I
they're
wake
getting
up.
loud. They're getting loud.
That's how I wake up
Look
every
for
Saturday
trains.
morning.
There's a lot of things to look for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
trains.
Realtors say, though, Kevin, you're right, though, that there is a big market for homes near golf courses, but you got to take that into consideration. By the way, if you want to get a pumpkin with the kids and you're looking for a great pumpkin patch, right now they have the Westminster United Methodist Church Pumpkin Patch, and that's in Uptown. It's open daily all the way through Halloween Day. So they've
What street is it on? Oh, no, Westminster Church.
It's at 5801 San Felipe.
Oh, yeah, San
so
Felipe.
they say you can take advantage of great photo ops. They have pop-up events there every day. It's the 2025 Pumpkin Patch at Westminster.
Pretty much you pop up to any like Methodist church, that one on the Beltway. I always see that one.
And boom, pumpkins.
Yeah, pumpkins.
But this is
the
the
one
big
near
one.
River Oaks.
It's right
that's
there
what
at
I've-
San Felipe.
Yeah. All right, coming up next, we have group therapy. Now, this is where somebody comes to us with a problem where, as a group, we will therapize you. Is that a word?
Therapize?
It is now.
I will say this
Therapize
much.
you.
I listened to this call, and we're going to be asking stepmothers to call in because this involves a woman who has
Stepmoms
become...
who step up?
Yeah.
Not step down?
She has been a great stepmom, but she's going through a situation right now. So anybody who's a stepmom out there, you can call us at 833-390-KRBE after you hear this call.
Stepmom therapy. Next.
You got to be a good stepmom, though.
Yeah, not a
Not
crap
an evil
stepmom.
one.
If you're
Yeah.
a crap stepmom,
Yeah,
you
you
step aside.
Stay
But do
away.
evil
Crap
people know they're
stepmoms.
evil?
They don't know they're bad. Okay, we'll do it next on The Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.